Good morning, traders. I'm Michael Sabo, Senior Commodities Broker here with RJO Futures on Tuesday, December 18th. Bringing you some market color here in the energy markets. So let's get started. What do we have going on here? Well, first off, take a look back at my last post talking about that crude oil market and how the market had been on the technical side fairly oversold, and we've really seen crude prices here swinging here to the upside. Now we are looking at the February contract here. We did have option expiration on Friday, the January options. January contract here coming off the board here in the next couple of days. So we're taking a look at that Feb crude oil. But we've been up for the last several sessions, and we're firmer again now once again here this morning. We got Feb oil trading around 87.83. We were up just over 88 here a little while ago this morning, kind of back down, but we're still up right now about 16 cents. We've got the Brent also firmer here. You take a look at that, we're around 108.06. That's up about 42 cents. Something interesting to note here, take a look at that WTI Brent spread. I mentioned that quite a bit. We've seen that spread now dip under $20. Yesterday it lost about $1. So for those of you not familiar with how to play that spread, give me a call, shoot me an email. I can talk to you a little bit more about that, give you some insight into how you can potentially play that. Taking a look at the rest of the complex, firmer tone. Nat gas is up over 2% here this morning. So we are seeing some movement there. We've got some ideas in that market as well. Give me a call. And taking a look at the complex here, the RBOB and the heat, we're firmer there as well. Up about 2 cents and 2.5 cents there respectively. So it's certainly firmer tone here. And what's really kind of driving prices this morning? Well, it's a combination of things. One, you have outside markets that are a bit firmer here right now. S&P up here a little bit. The fiscal cliff, if you will, they seem to be getting closer and closer to possibly coming to some type of an agreement. So that has markets here a little bit more upbeat. Big thing here, and this is what's kind of interesting here, the Seaway pipeline here from Cushing, Oklahoma down to Texas there. That's coming back here. They've done some improvements to that pipeline. It's expected to increase the capacity from about 140,000 barrels a day up to about 400,000 barrels a day. And the important thing there is that kind of here in the Midwest, you look at the supply picture here, there's been a bit of glut of oil. And the idea or the thought is with the increase in capacity there, that they'll be able to move some of this oil here a little bit faster. So that's certainly some supportive things here to the market. In addition to that, as I mentioned before, the technicals on the market. For those of you traders that that are watching those technicals, now we are starting to creep up here a little bit. I think we're starting to get a little bit into the overbought territory here, but nonetheless, I mean the indicators that I've been following here and that I touched on here last week were telling me that we should be possibly looking for higher prices, and we've kind of seen that tone as the market was pretty oversold. So at this stage of the game, I think higher prices still could possibly be in store here for a little bit more. But I'm actually me personally, I wouldn't recommend buying at these levels. I'd be very cautious at these levels. If you're on the long side of the market, I would be thinking about possibly exiting the position or certainly tightening up stops. Give me a call. You want to talk about that a little bit more, and we could talk about how you could potentially position to take advantage of a possible downside move here. So feel free, give me a call. Keep in mind we got API numbers coming out here later today, DOE numbers tomorrow morning. Expected to see a draw in the neighborhood of about 1 million to about 1.2 million barrels. So we'll watch those numbers and see what impact that might have here on the market. Give me a call. You'd like to talk in a little bit more detail. Of course, remember that futures trading does involve a substantial amount of risk and may not be suitable for all traders. Good luck and good trading.